The game was delayed almost 2 hours, and because of the glare or the sun problems. Before the game, did you go out there at one point and take a look and go, oh boy, this is trouble?
I went out at one point, probably closer to when we were first supposed to go out, just to see what it was like. It was still kind of overcast, but you can tell the sun was starting to peek through, so I figured it was probably going to be delayed. It was part of that a few years ago in New York where the game was delayed at Yankee Stadium for a few hours because of the sun, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities, so we were prepared for that if it was to happen.
Left side.
Connor, on a weekend that's meant to celebrate the history, the rivalry of these two teams, does it make it any more special, or how does it feel to kind of continue the kind of time-honored tradition of the Oilers getting the best of the Jets?
Well, it's a big win for us. They're a big, strong team, and they skate well, so they're a good team, and we rose to the challenge and played a good game. Talbot was great, and we had a few other guys step up, so it was a good feeling today for sure.
Right side. Go ahead.
This is for both of you. Considering, the delay to start with, the sun fields, the jets flying over top and all the ceremonies and stuff like that, at what point did it cease to be, the outdoor game is something very special and different and become a hockey game worth 2 very big points?
Yeah, there's a lot of build-up for the game, obviously. Waiting around a lot longer than we expected, but once that puck dropped, we knew we had to be ready. We talked about it in the room. They came out flying like we expected they would. We weathered the storm a bit and got out of that first period. Came out pretty hard in second there, and Tess got a big shorthanded goal and got us started. So that was we probably could have come out a little harder, but we were able to weather the storm there and got a big 2 points.
Up front.
Cam, from your point of view, over the past 3 games, have you seen a change? Because tonight, you're up 3-0 going into the third, and I think they had 2 shots on goal like 13 minutes into the third period, which usually you don't see. Have you been able to see a change in the way the guys are playing in front of you in terms of their defensive awareness or just overall defensive play?
Yeah, definitely. I think it started after that Buffalo game that none of us were happy with, obviously, so we knew that we had to address some things after that. We came out Tuesday hard against a tough Carolina team, got a 3-0 lead, and kind of let them back in the game there. So we talked about it again after that game that we're going to have to tighten up when we do have these leads. And Thursday was a big one against St. Louis, going in 1-1 in the third, getting a lead, and then holding on to it. And then tonight we took it to another level, and like you said, we took a 3-0 lead into the third period there, and we didn't give them much until the end when they pulled their goalie. So credit the guys in front of us for making a great change in front, and it's been a lot of fun the past 3 games to play behind them.
We'll do a couple more on the left side.
Hi, this question's for both of you. You guys, you had the alumni playing yesterday, and today many of them were here watching you guys play. What was that like, and what, if any, advice did they give you guys?
Yeah, it's always a treat playing in front of them. These guys kind of set the bar for what it means to be an Oiler, and we're looking to try and continue that and kind of remake that Oiler name. And I think playing for the Oilers, I certainly feel that it's such a family, and along with the alumni, we kind of came together and get to know each other a little bit. We had a good dinner there. I think it was on Friday night where everyone was kind of mixing and mingling, which was always good. So I think that's something that's a little bit unique to this team or this organization is, they include the alumni in just about everything. So, we've had them around a few times, last year with closing a Rexall and this year with opening Rogers Place and now this time. So it's always fun playing in front of them, and we're always looking to put on a show for them.
Cam, this is for you. This is the 3rd outdoor game you've been at, but the first one you've played. Did that make you absorb it more, or how did you enjoy having that opportunity?
I was able to absorb the first couple there. A little bit easier being on the bench there and take it all in, but I was really excited for this one, obviously, to get a chance to play in my first game. The atmosphere was great out there. The ice was pretty good condition. It was just a heck of a weekend, like you said, getting to have dinner with the alumni the other night and then have some fun in practice yesterday. It's always a lot of fun for the guys coming out here and getting to play in these games. So I was just looking forward to take it all in and hopefully come up with the big 2 points, which we were able to get.
Last question on the right side here.
Connor, you guys are pretty much creatures of habit, are you not, before a game?
what did the delay mean to you guys, and how'd you kill the time, I guess?
Yeah, it's tough. Hockey players are certainly creatures of habit, like you said, and myself included. So, you try and keep yourself occupied, and I think we did a pretty good job of that. We actually had a pretty good time in the room before the game, staying loose, and obviously when the clock starts to count down, you're putting on your gear, it tightens right up, and it feels like a normal game again. So, but honestly, it was a good time for our team. We had a lot of fun in the room.